Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel Informations by Richa Raj. Here I bring something new and special for all of you. So in this video, I'm going to deal with top 5 authors of Indian history. They are Chetan Bhagat, Amrita Pritam, R.K. Narayan, Arundhati Roy and Sarat Chandra Chattopadhyay. And I'm going to tell you all about these 5 in full description. And I would like to request you guys to watch the entire video and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share. So let us begin. So friends, let us begin, and firstly we are going to talk about Chetan Bhagat, a multitasker. Let's know about him in full description. Chetan Bhagat was born on 22 April 1974. He is an Indian author and speaker. Bhagat is the author of best-selling novels, which include 5 Point Someone, which was launched in 2004, One Night, The Call Center, which was launched in 2005, The 3 Mistakes of My Life, 2008, and 2 States, which was launched in 2009, and also The Revolution 2020, which was launched in 2011, and also one of the most drastic changeable book, which name is What Young India Wants in 2012. The New York City Times called Bhagat the best-selling English language novelist in India's history. Bhagat was a great student of Indian Institute of Technology IIT Delhi and Indian Institute of Management Ahmedabad. Is seen more as a youth icon than as an author. Time magazine named him as one of the most influenced people in the world. He was in the list of top 100. Bhagat write OPED columns for popular English and Hindi newspapers, including the Times of India and Dainik Bhaskar. Focusing on youth, career and issues based on national development, Bhagat voices his opinion frequently at leading events. He quit his investment banking career in 2009 as he started as an investment banker in 2009, but when he realizes that I had more interest in reading out the books, he went into and follow his dreams and focus on writing. He was cited by New York in 2008 as biggest selling English language novelist, which I mentioned you earlier, and this was because of his comedy drama novels about young urban middle class Indians. Some of his famous works include 5 Point Someone, 2 States, Half Girlfriend and 1 Indian Girl. He is seriously a multitasker. So now let us move and talk about some other author too. Now it's the turn to know about Amrita Pritam, one of the most valuable author of Indian history. She is also known as Woman of All Era. Amrita Pritam was born as Amrit Kaur in 1919 in Mandi Bahudin, Punjab, which is presently in Pakistan. She got into poetry and literature at very young age, which was influenced her to become a poet and novelist later in her life. She was a courageous woman who did not fear writing controversial texts during the pre-partition era. She suffered through tough time during the partition of India, which influenced her to write the Punjabi novel Pinjar Skeleton, which describes the helplessness of the woman during the era and the discrimination they had to go through. The woman later was made into one of the most successful women author in the whole around the world, and she is also named as one of the most famous personalities we had in the India. She also wrote one of the longest poem, for which she got first time any woman got that award, and that award's name is Satya Academic Award. She was one of the most cherishable women of her life. She write romantic based poem, enjoyable poems, but also at the same time she mainly focused on 2 subjects, which are partition of India and women dream. Her notable awards are also Padma Shri and Padma Vibhushan. She became also the first Indian person to get highest literary award in 1982 actually, The Paper and the Canvas. She also given the Immorals of Literature for her lifetime achievement. She also wrote her poems mostly for the partition, because she was very much influenced by that time, what happens with the women, what kind of problem they face in the pre-partition time. She was actually one of the most courageous woman who at that time raised the voice and starts writing book, because at that time even writing something was a very big deal. They were sent into jail for about years for life ago, but she, because she was very bold, she indulged into communication with many great artists in her life, and she is right now at the place where she is, and she give us that moral to live bold, to do simple, and to live creative. So now let us move and know someone more. So friends, let us move and now know about R.K. Narayan, hashtag the leading author. R.K. Narayan was born on 10 October 1906 in Madras. He was one of the finest Indian authors of his generation who write in English. He was born in Chennai, and due to his father's transfer, he had to move many schools. His interest in reading was quite evident. Since a very young age, his hobby starts becoming his habit. He later graduated and decided to become a stay-at-home writer. His initial books were not that popular until his third novel, The Dark Room, came. This Dark Room is one of the most famous books and novels that we had. Narayan wrote many novels, after which they were published, and they soon becomes one of the most popular books of the time. He was one of the well-renowned author during his time. He himself and his parents were not that much liable to get his education completed. Hence, his grandmother helped him to get education. He completed his graduation in 1930. Narayan typically portrays the peculiarity of human relationships and ironies of daily life, in which modern urban existence clashes with ancient tradition, but both urban existence and ancient traditions are important. His style is graceful and marked by genial humor and elegance and simplicity. Among the best received of Narayan's 34 novels, they include The Writer, The English Teacher, which was published in 1945, Waiting for the Mahatma, which was published in 1955, The Guide in 1958, The Man-Eater of Malgudi in 1961, Tree and Other Stories in 1985, The Grandma Tale in 1993. In addition to work of non-fictions chiefly memorized, he also published shortened modern prose version of 2 Indian epics. Now everybody of us know what the 2 epics are: the Ramayans in 1972 and the Mahabharat in 1978. Now it's all about R.K. Narayan. Now let us move and know about one of the most special authors. So who? Guess and wait. Guys, your waiting ends. It's the time to know about Arundhati Roy, an unforgettable soul. Arundhati Roy was born in 1959 in Shillong, India. She studied architecture in New Delhi, where she now lives. She has worked as film designer and screenplay writer in India. Roy is the author of the novel The God of Small Things, for which she received the 1997 Man Booker Prize. The novel has been translated into dozens of languages worldwide. She has written several non-fiction books, including The Cost of Living, Power Politics, War Talks, An Ordinary Person's Guide to Empire, and Public Power in the Age of Empire. Raw was featured in the BBC television documentary Dam Age, which is about the struggle against Big Dam in India. A collection of interviews with Arundhati Roy by David Barisium was published as the Checkbook and Cruise Missile. Her newest book, published by Haymarket, is Field Notes on Democracy. Listening to Grasshoppers, Roy is the recipient of 2000 2 Lenin Foundation Cultural Freedom Prize. She is also one of the most valuable person in our history. Her most famous works also include Algebra of Infinite Justice and Kashmir, The Case for Freedom and The Ghost Story. She is also known for many other works. Her genre was basically into fiction. She mainly tried to write stories based on fiction. Her nationality is Indian, and she is right now at 58 years of age. She is also right now indulged in many other works. She is now into politics. So now it's time to know more about some other authors too. So now it's the turn to know about Sarat Chandra Chattopadhyay. Actually, it is alternatively spelled as Sarat Chandra Chatterjee. He was born on 15 September 1876. He was a Bengali novelist and short storyteller of early 20th century. Most of his work deal with the lifestyle, tragedy and struggle of the village people and the contemporary social practices that was prevailed in Bengal. His remain works was most popular and translated and adapted into Indian authors, and they were also translated into form of Bollywood and Tollywood movies. He was actually born in Hooghly, West Bengal. He was a daring and adventurous loving boy. His education began at Pyari Pandit Pathshala, an informal village school, and later he joined Hooghly Branch High School. He was a good student and got a double promotion that enabled him to skip a grade, but due to his financial crashes, he was not able to continue his studies. He belonged to a poverty-stricken family, as his father has had irregular jobs. However, his father was a dreamer and a writer that encouraged Sarat to become a novelist himself. He wrote his first famous essays only when he was teen. Later, he made contributions to the magazine from time to time. Since he was a feminist, Chattopadhyay seemed it was urgent to write about bigotery and paritagial society. His famous works include Devdas, which was written in 1901 but it was published in 1917. It was also categorized in the form of movie, which was loved by everyone. I think it is one of the biggest blockbuster we have in our industry. Also, movie named Parinita, which was given by him in 1914, Birj Bau Palithi in 1914, and Pali Samauj in 1916. Actually, he was a Bengali artist, so he write all the poems and the kind of essays he write in Bengali. They were later on translated by few popular authors of India. And his notable awards include Calcutta University's greatest award, Jaga Tarini Award. His notable works include Shrikanta also. Shrikanta is also one of the most readable book by all Indian people. It was published in 1906, but it was one of the most famous book till now, till 20th century actually. Now it was all about him. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share. All the best.